People, I have what you call I've had many businesses. Some failed, some were successful. Most of them failed. And when I became, so over the years, I've been involved in mining. But my most successful business is our diamond mines. We have more than one. I bought that business when I went bankrupt, and when things were bad, I got a job. When I got the job to work at the mine, and they asked me to run the mine. And I remember I was earning $100,000 per month, which was 1 million rand then, because the rent was 1 to 10. Good friend of mine that gave me the job. And I said, no, pay me half so I can buy shares. And that's how I bought shares over the years. I would pay him off millions and millions, and I would get my shareholding up in the mine until he sold the mine to me. And I bought the mine, and we brought that mine up. It was doing well, got big diamonds, everything. It's not the only business, there's other businesses like Slate, like a lot of other businesses, but I'm telling you about this specific mine and by the time I became the minister, Eugene then advised me, listen, you do know you can't run businesses. So my son, when I went to jail, Calvin was born 5 hours after I was in jail. Een jaar en 2 maanden toe rasper sy ma my. And she found a good person, better than me. And she got married to that person. And I saw him through he would visit me in jail. And a long story short, it's important you know this. Oh yeah, then we had this issue where she was like, where they wanted to take custody of him, and I refused when I was in jail. I said, no, my son is, my kind is my kind. I'm fighting for my child. We then came out of jail, and I wanted to see my child, and we went to court. At court, the judge called us one side. I'll never forget this. He's like, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? You guys got to go in there, you're going to fight. Why don't you sort it out? It was the two of us. We just look at each other. I'm like, let's not fight. And we decided we're going to co-parent this boy. When he reached the age of 12, he bumped the car at home. He was living with his mom in Bloem. He bumped the car, he bumped this, and she called me, she's like, yo, this child has done this and this and this. And I said, no, I think he's becoming a boy. It's time for him to live by his dad. And I went to go fetch him to live by me. And he lived with me until he went to varsity. And when I became a minister, I then called him because he was already working for the family business, and I said, you must run the family businesses now. You must run what we've built up as a family. And he asked me, how did I said, no, I'm not going to tell, I'm not coming back into business. I'm in politics. I ain't coming back. So I just hope you'll take the right decisions. But I know he's smart. And he then came to me and he said, Dad, I'm going to change. I'm going to get rid of half of these businesses, sell them, sell equity in them, so that we can also invest in new businesses. And one of the things, this is even before anything. He says, one of the things is that we promised my granddad we're going to buy Celtics. I said, yes. He says, so I'll sell these businesses, and the money that will come in, I will then get Celtics, and then I will also get Eastern Cape Rugby. I'm going to buy that because of young people that we want to get off the street. I said, fine, do your thing. And he made more money for the businesses that I've made. And he started selling equity in some of our businesses. And he then decided to acquire Celtic, which is deeply emotional for us as a family because that's all that we had growing up. But I tell you the other thing. A lot of boys in our communities get turned away and they don't have clubs that want to take them. Boys that are good, but they go to trials and they are not taking them. I was told Dwayne was the first person to make contact with my son, Dwayne Ponsonby. Dwayne Ponsonby has taken 20 young people for trials already. I'm told today that few of them made it, like 4 or 5 of them made the trials. So they're just going to give them 2 other games to make sure. And look already, Dwayne Ponsonby has already changed the lives of kids that he gave, and they had scouts, they had things looking at those boys. And they're like, if they can maintain the standard, they're going to play 3 games. If they do well in those 3 games, they will be signed up. I wasn't even aware the process is this far. But Dwayne Ponsonby took them, put them in a car, to train them the whole week. They went for trials. So for us, it's a people act like we took money from under our mattress and we just went to go buy a club. We're willing to show. He's willing to show anyone that wants to know of SARS or the bank. So this is only the beginning. I mean, we are going to invest in things that change how our communities look and how our children are. And I'm very proud of him. He's not one for the limelight. He's a good kid. He's very respectful. He doesn't want to trade on the McKenzie name. That just shows you that he's different, man. And people that work with him in the PA know that he's respectful. And to all of you, I wanted to tell you that, yes, we did buy it. He bought it. I'm not in part of those companies. But for our children, like for instance, now when we're going to get rugby, we're going to buy rugby franchises, cricket franchises, because he wants to invest in sport. He's going to send kids overseas to go and get their license, their coaching licenses. Not kids, sorry, adults. And, you know, people like Charlie Peterson will tell you that my family grew up with Charlie was the first PRO from our community of Celtic. And Charlie will tell you that we are Celtic. It's in our bone marrow, man. If there's somebody that knows is Charlie Peterson. I mean, like, he used to give my dad tickets. My dad used to love him. And people, when I make a promise, I never lie. I promise the people of the Free State, because I tell you why. Every Tom, Dick and Jabulani that just want to be famous was promised people he's bringing the team, he's bringing the team. Then the community's hope goes up. But the teams never come. The team never comes. So I have publicly made that promise. Now, I've kept my promise that I will get the people, I'll encourage the people, but with him there was no encouragement. And I'll tell you why he had to also intervene, because people that loved Celtics, we thought the same way as us, said they're going to bring it, and they didn't bring it. But I'll make you an example of how our communities are changing and how I'm moving away only just from politics. When I say I move away, only from attaining freedom through political party politics, but also through socio-economic business and opportunities. That's a good example. I think Dwayne took 20 and they said there's 4 boys there, that's fire. I wasn't there. I heard today from my son, he was driving with me. And he's telling me like, hey Dad, I just got good news. Dwayne brought 20 boys there. And if they say 4 of those boys, they're going to look at them again and again. Who gives our children those opportunities? Who? Let's talk the truth. I want to do it in cricket, I want to do it in swimming. And I mean, and he explained it so nicely. He said, they call it angel investors. He wants to be an angel investor. He wants to do things that makes him feel good. He's not just about the dollar. So I had to tell the patriots this, not everybody, but now you know that what this is about. People say there's a consortium. There's no consortium. He owns the club 100% alone. Where he's going to build a soccer city type of facility in the Free State and in Western Cape, in Guguletu, where you can have the academy. And we only get all that money because he's selling off and he's taking. I'm just looking and I'm not interfering. So I wanted patriots to know what this is about. It's the beginning of us as a family moving away from mining. We're moving away from mining because when mining goes down, we go down as a family. So I hope that is clear. So all I'm saying is that we wanna, and I mean, if those boys, I hope they take them, then their lives are changed. So the reason why I come to tell you this personal information about my family is so that because you are the PA, because you are the Patriotic Alliance. I am who I am because of you. I love you. I want you to know. And then I'll do anything for my people. I'll do anything for my people. And it might have been him that bought this club. But it's your club. If your child is good tomorrow, you can go to a PA meeting and say, "Ek kyk hoe goed as hy kan." He did it for all of us. There's doing an example that called him like he got scouts to look at the boys. And he didn't make doing two. I'm just saying, yeah, doing bringela. He told me today, Dad, he don't call me Dad anymore. He just said, Presidento. That's what he calls me. Presidento. I said, what up? I just got a message. He said 4 of those boys, they're going to relook at them on Wednesday. I mean, really? And we're doing the same with rugby. You know, sometimes when God gives you, they're already investigating us and we welcome that. We welcome that. We welcome scrutiny. So I'm saying that to those that much is given, much is required. We're doing this. We're using our money for the good of our community. So I wanted to make that one clear. And for me, I understand a conflict of interest. I am talking to a club owner now that has financial problems, and he asked my advice. I said, maybe you should sell or not sell, whatever your heart tells you to do. I help all the people. I will never do anything that uses my influence as a sports minister. I'm not that stupid to advantage the team. I will not do that. I will not do that. I want you to know. I will never use my influence and make, like with Kaizer Chiefs, Pirates and Sundowns. When Sundowns was playing, I was supporting Sundowns. Pirates the same. I love Pirates players. I love Chiefs players. I love all the people. And for me, I just need you to know, I will not. People say, it's not, I don't have it. My son is not a minister. I think he can do what he likes with his money. The moment I sign that I'm no longer owning this business, he runs away with it. I can't go open a case. It's his. So I wanted to just bring that one clear to everybody so they can know that you can now, ons kinders man. Ek gaan nie nog diep in die ding, as jy nie kan sien nie, dan weet ek nie. If you can't see, dan weet ek nie regtig, ek gaan nie nog weer diep in gaan in die ding nie.